Yo, welcome back to the podcast. It's your boy Born Reaper. Give it up for your host. Alright, y'all. So shit, man. We about to go and unpack this motherfucking whatever that fuck that shit was Saturday night. So I'm pissed off, bro. This a pissed off podcast. Took a week off last week. I had some stuff going on, so I ain't dropped one last week. But we back as usual on Monday morning. We gotta talk about this Jake Paul fight and why the fuck ain't nobody tell me that a new season of Cobra Kai was out, bro. See, I'm representing the shit today, goddamn. But goddamn, I didn't even fucking see one trailer for fucking Cobra Kai, bro. Not one trailer for Cobra Kai. The damn Jake Paul Mike Tyson fight was a damn tap dance. It's a bunch of bullshit, bro. It's a bunch of bullshit. All right, so let's get into this Jake Paul shit first, man. And I got some more stuff to show y'all from my Ross haul, bro. I got a Ross haul for y'all toward the end of the video. So those of you on TikTok that's watching this, check out my YouTube at Born Reaper 205 if you want to see the end and check out the stuff I got from Ross. Anime figurines, comic book figurines, some shit, you know what I'm saying? I found a few things. But man, the fight. So in my heart, I kind of felt like I thought Tyson was gonna come out and just demolish this dude, but I kind of forgot that it was a fucking exhibition. It was a fucking exhibition, bro. And I get it, you know what I'm saying? So for those of you who think Mike Tyson went out bad, you fucking wrong. The motherfucker left with a $20 million paycheck, no injuries. Basically it was just a workout for $20 million, bro. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't count this on Jake Paul record. If I was Jake Paul, I wouldn't count this shit at all. You know what I'm saying? Of course he's gonna count it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got to win over Mike Tyson, blah, 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 blah. TKO, goddamn decision. Man, get the fuck. All right, so, towards the end, he did show Mike some respect, and that kind of, you know what I'm saying, it kind of put me in a space of like, okay, I got a little respect for Jake Paul for that. But that fight was just a fucking cash grab, bro. It was a cash grab. They got WWE word, and if the damn Netflix can handle they PLEs and the fucking shows and shit, you know what I'm saying? The shit was buffering. Motherfuckers couldn't even watch the fight. Honestly, I don't have a Netflix account. Maybe that's probably why I didn't know Cobra Kai had a new season. Nah, fuck that, man. Cobra Kai, they should have been advertising. I've been waiting for this season for a minute, bruh. And they just gonna drop the Cobra Kai shit, and then they had the fucking Danielson and Johnny on at the fight and shit. And I'm like, why they there? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, well why they paying on them? Come to find out, the new season the fucking dropped. Shit lit as hell. I'm seeing all the spoilers and shit on TikTok, man. Man, this shit just back to the fight. Okay, so yeah, Jake Paul was definitely trying to tire out Mike. And in the process, they both fucking exhausted. They both dancing around each other, and towards the end of that shit, they was both damn near on their fucking hands and knees about to pass out. Both of them, goddamn. And it was just a fucking, man. I don't know. It was disappointing to say the least. I had to work a double that day, so when I got off, I actually stayed up to just, after the fight, they was gonna show the results, show the highlights, and all that shit. We actually caught a illegal live stream on YouTube. I'm sorry, bro, but I didn't pay for that shit, so I'm kind of glad I didn't. The undercard fights were the true highlights of this. I think it was two females that was boxing. They had the best match of the night. Man, that shit was just not fucking good. And I knew some when Jake Paul came out the goddamn Phil Collins. I can feel it coming in the air tonight, bro. I knew it. I knew something was off then. I'm like, oh my God, this dude finna. So basically, Jake Paul paid Mike Tyson $20 million to gain a legacy, if it makes any sense. Um, basically he paid Mike to pass him the torch. That's what I saw. That's what I see. Um, it was just not a good match. It wasn't a good fight. And Jake Paul, your next opponent don't need to be 20 years older than you, bro. You need to challenge a legitimate boxer. And I heard him and Mike got suspended for something. I think they had to go on with the fight, but the rules of boxing, they did something that they weren't supposed to do, and apparently they're suspended. Um, I don't see Mike doing another one of these for a very long time, and if he tries to do this shit 4 years from now, I'm not gonna be on your side, bro. Just don't get back in the ring. You've proved enough. You actually proved that you could go toe to toe with a 27-year-old and not take damage. Even if the fight was a little wonky and funny towards some parts, the fight itself was just, it was too technical. You know what I'm saying? Jake Paul did a lot of backpedaling. Mike had opportunities during that fight to actually connect heavy punches on Jake and refused to do so. Um, it was just a lot of shit that I saw that was kind of like out of the ordinary for Iron Mike to be ready to fucking jump out there and do some swinging and shit. It was, I don't know, man. It just, it wasn't a good match. The fight was lackluster at best, disappointing. Only people are only reason people are praising this fight is because of the legend status of Mike Tyson and the fact that he actually did get out there at his age and put on a show for people. And he got a nice payday for it. You know what I'm saying? Respect Mike all day, goddamn. I ain't but I Jake, it cost you 20 million, but you got that notch on your belt, buddy. You know what I'm saying? You definitely got the I beat Mike Tyson stat on your records right now. Technically, you know what I'm saying? It was sad, bro. It wasn't a good look. I don't know. This shit is just hard to speak on, man, because I feel for anybody that actually paid to get into that arena and watch that main event. You know what I'm saying? I know them tickets was fucking sky fucking high. I seen the VIP seats, man. This shit looked like a mini hotel room for some of them dudes in the front row and shit. And it just wasn't worth the time, bro. I called that shit in a older video too, man. I said if Jake Paul messes around and fucking win, it's gonna be cause of some money. It's definitely gonna be a cash grab type of dub for Jake. You know what I'm saying? And it was just, I don't know, man. Javante Davis chimed in. I think he want a piece of Jake now. All the real boxers, Jake, you done put a target on your fucking back, boy. All the real boxers came out the woodwork. Want that shit. You know what I'm saying? Challenge Deontay Wilder, goddamn. Challenge some real boxers, bruh. And then we can get you in the discussion. Cause I said you can't really take nothing from Jake far as his boxing ability. He ain't the best boxer, bruh. His style is sloppy. He ain't been boxing true boxers enough to get to develop like true technique. You saw it in Mike. Mike barely put them hands down. You know what I'm saying? Jake dropping his hands, goddamn, trying to sneak in, no guard up. You know what I'm saying? Any other fight, he either got his ass swelled on, bro. And like I said, he's boxing. He a boxer. You know what I'm saying? He might not be the best boxer, but he put in the work to actually get into that sport and do what it do. So with that being said, man, shout out to Mike getting that $20 million payday. Shout out to Jake Paul for making it possible for Mike to get that $20 million payday. Much respect. Um, no more fights, Mike. Let's just chill. No more fights. Let's get into this goddamn Cobra Kai shit. When the fuck did the new season of Cobra Kai decide it wants to fucking come out of fucking nowhere? No hype, no trailer. Um, I'm wondering. I'm wondering if I'm watching a fucking recap or some shit. I don't know what the fuck I thought I was watching. I'm like, what, did I see this already? Because I know I've seen every season of fucking Cobra Kai, and I have not seen or heard of any of this shit coming out ever. Goddamn. And I've really been waiting for this new season, and in the back of my mind, I'm like, man, they probably ain't gonna make another fucking season. They probably done. You know what I'm saying? I figured that the contract for the show is done. They gonna end it off on a note where Silver got his ass whooped and the Miyagi Dojo came out on top. Blah blah blah. And I forgot that they mentioned that they had another tournament overseas that they had to go do and shit. So I'm like, all right, cool. So if they ever drop that, I'm gonna peep it. And it's out now, and I'm seeing all the fucking spoilers. Fuck y'all for the spoilers, you know what I'm saying? But I appreciate the spoilers because I wouldn't have known that this shit was out if I hadn't seen the fucking spoilers. So with that being said, I'm probably gonna be checking out Cobra Kai this week. Even if I gotta get me a Netflix account because I got everything but Netflix. We was kind of trying to wait until WWE made the transition to add their streaming service to our lineup, but might be sooner than later, man, because of the Cobra Kai. I got to see it, bro. I saw some pretty dope scenes. I ain't gonna spoil shit for y'all, but the shit got pretty intense. They got a lot of action going on in that show right now, and I'm ready to see what happened with this shit towards the end. They got my boy Miguel back, Hawk, um, the other little stuck-up white delinquent think he better than everybody. I can't even Robbie. All right, and yeah, man, it's just I'm ready to check that shit out. Just saw something with Triple H and Travis Scott. It's getting a lot of heat because Triple H called Travis Scott the real Cactus Jack, and I'm like, wait a minute, hold up, bro, the real Cactus Jack. You talking about Mick Foley, right? We ain't talking about Travis fucking Scott. Straight up, nah, we ain't talking about that dude, is it? Cause that's not the true Cactus Jack, bro. And he presented him with a belt. So apparently January 6th, um, for their debut for coming to Netflix, Travis Scott is gonna be the headlining performer for whatever show that's gonna debut on Netflix on January 6th. And I'm not too mad about that. They actually Travis Scott is a fun performer, goddamn. He get the crowd lit. His songs are definitely for the crowd. You know what I'm saying? To get the crowd pumped up. And you know what I'm saying? All the wrestlers and shit. I'm kind of excited to see what WWE finna do with this uncensored era that they about to go into. B Fab actually showed off Friday night. You know what I'm saying? No one ever knew that this chick had the wrestling chops like she do. You know what I'm saying? She always been in the manager role with Hit Row. Then she became a manager for the Street Profits. And now she has her own theme music, which is fucking lit. Her entrance is fucking lit. And her wrestling ability is fucking lit. I didn't know that she could go like that. So shout out B Fab. You know what I'm saying? Shout out cousin D-Lo for meeting B-Fab and the entire Hit Row at NXT. Man, my man was living life that year. He was fucking meeting all the wrestlers and UFC stars and at all the events. So, shout out B-Fab for just showing up and showing us what she really can do in that ring. Um, on to other news. The Diddy case, they starting to release the fucking names, yo. I think they got a list ready, bro. And they saying P. Diddy is in jail, running the fucking jail. I didn't see that shit coming. I didn't see P. Diddy getting up in that motherfucker and running the prison, bro. But you gotta think about it, bro. P. Diddy probably got a little pull in that prison, bro. P. Diddy ain't all the way fucking broke. That man probably got hundreds of thousands on his books. You know what I'm saying? And he's probably taking care of a lot of those inmates. And in turn, those inmates are taking care of him. You know what I'm saying? He probably changed the whole structure of how those inmates live in the ones that's down for him in jail. So that's kind of a weird that's kind of a weird take that we lock this man up and he go to jail and he start running the jail, you know what I'm saying? Heard he using other folks' phones to make business moves while he's in jail. Um I don't know, man. It's just getting to that point. We got DJ Mustard trolling the crowd at this one show. I saw the clip this morning. It sounded like he was about to play Crew Love. It came on. Heard Drake for a split second. My boy said "Psych" and started playing like that. Goddamn! I was like, "What? No, DJ Mustard ain't trolling like this." That man does not fuck with Drake, bro. I'm talking about for real. Oh man. Whew. You know, I had to get my sippy sip on, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. So with that being said, it been a lot of upsetting news this weekend for me, far as just media and shit. So I'm just kind of like just just whatever, man. I'm so done with the celebrity boxing matches. This shit is just fucking. I'm not watching another one. I can't watch another one. So with that being said, let's get into a to what I got from Ross. We're gonna do a recap. I'm pretty sure that I showed a couple of these already, but let's just double back. We got the Diablo 4 Spellcaster, and like I said, this was $3.99. So if you in Ross and you see this figurine, make sure you check that price, bro. It might still be $3.99. I wasn't even gonna get it. What this is, Hydra Lightning Sorceress. All right, so you know what I'm saying, boom, boom, boom. I fuck with Diablo, so I went on cop that. I had to get the Rock Lee, you know what I'm saying. Still haven't opened this yet. Trying to figure out where I'm gonna actually display it and put them up. But this is one of my favorite Naruto. Actually, this is my favorite Naruto character. Just because all his strength come from just him straight training and throwing hands. So Rock Lee most definitely at my number one list in the Naruto world. Sorry Naruto, sorry Sasuke, but it's the fucking Rock Lee, bro. Come on. All right, so this is one that oh Lord, I don't want to break it. So I found this guy, the Flash, baby. Whoo! This was in Ross. This actually cost $16, $16.99. And at first I thought it was like an action figure because I saw the little pig in his joint in one of his arms, and I thought it was like his joint where he can move his arms, so I almost put it back. But then I realized this is an actual full scale figurine. And as you can see, you got the little lightning bolts that you can attach to him, and I'm trying to see where I'm gonna display him. He's definitely coming out of this package, bro. I'm opening this, we putting him up, and we gonna get this shit popping. But yeah, man, y'all please check out your Ross, bro. It's Christmas time. They got a lot of cool shit in there. I know Ross is the basic. Motherfuckers like the shit on Ross because Ross ain't no high profile place to go shopping. It ain't the mall or whatever. I'm just saying, if you got one in your hood, what could it hurt to just walk in and see what they got going? So yeah, man, if I was y'all, I would definitely check it out. And again, sorry for missing y'all on the vid last week. Like I said, had some stuff going on. Had to take a week break, you know what I'm saying? But we back to it. And we gonna keep it going. Fuck with your boy. Oh, and if you on TikTok, check out my gameplay clicks. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn, I got some dope gameplays of me on rank match on Spark and Zero, rank match on COD, Street Fighter, Tekken. I upload all my game clips on there. Anything that's worth showing off. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I get in my zone and I go a little wild with that shit. But y'all check out the gameplays, run the views up, leave a comment, let me know if you saw my vid or anything. Just check your boy out. And with that being said, we're gonna get with y'all next week.